Is this Legend of Zelda? Oh my god, it is. I guarantee they made this because like
It sure
they
is
based it off of
quiet
it.
here. Such silence bodes ill. There's trouble on the way. I'm sure of it. That's what I love about you, Vice. You're such an optimist.
I can. Oh yeah, I can drift. Yes, yeah. I think it's with the left and right triggers.
That's cheek.
This is literally Legend of Zelda. The Dooku tree. Well, little version of it. This is sick. Beware. Beware the words. The words? What do you mean? Contagious words. Those who dream. Those who dream. Hold a moment. There's a strange sensation in my mind. Vice's voice rose in a quizzical way. It is not quizzical. What's going on here? The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes. Perhaps we should start by asking this man. Who are you? I'm Foitado. This is Vice. We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help. The villager stared at Foitado and Vice. If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream. How's that again? The villager explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream had spread across the forest of myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. The villager mayor had determined that the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the dream disease took him as well. Vice stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly. Now see here, he said. Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream? Well yes, said the mayor. I think you have. Oh crap. So that means we've caught the Death Dream? Beware, the mayor could confirm Furtado's suspicion. Vice exploded with rage. Ridiculous, preposterous, completely unfathomable. On every conceivable level, I don't even recall falling asleep. The mayor attempted to take Vice's complaints in stride. That's just how the Death Dream works, he said, brushing aside the book's remarks. My remarks shall not be brushed aside, fool, and it would behoove you to remember that this world allows me to view all of its narration. The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who Foitado had seen and what they had discussed since coming to the village. Something there must have caused you to enter my dream, said the mayor. A certain conversation, a specific word, something. Foitado and Vice racked their brains but could not find no easy solution. There were simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations. Grimoire Vice does not engage in meaningless conversations. The mere suggestion that Vice chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride. It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gas bag of narrator. It has demolished it utterly. Irritated, Vice looked skyward as if searching for answer in the heavens. I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already. The anger created by his harsh words bled over Foitado like a contagion. Oh, is this really long? Oh boy. Wait, said Foitado suddenly. Did someone just say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, that villager just told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor laid forward with a renewed interest, pushing a startled Vice aside in the process. Well, he must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Something specific combination of words. What was it? It was about dreaming or something that dreams, or what the hell was it? A sheep, cried Vice suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, Foitado's face suddenly lit up. I remember, he said. Those who dream. That's what he said, I'm sure of it. At this point, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at Foitado. That sounds right, he said, as the stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head. His worn pencil stopped tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease we call Death Dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along, but I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Vice immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said. But perhaps we should bend your effects to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping off at the tip. I've tried to escape. From the very first moment I realized I was locked inside my dream. I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said, to no one in particular, and it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the color out of our lives. I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free. The mayor's voice took on a note steely determination, and I won't stop trying until it happens. Foitado nodded in agreement. Huh? Wait a second. I didn't nod. Why are you... Look, if we can be of any help, said Foitado, just ask. Now hold on. I did not just say that. Silence, cried Vice. The Grimoire looked from Foitado to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Vice's face is also always confident. Thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor. You told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it. But yet you seem surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my god, he said. You're right. I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Vice, and dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called at the departing forms of Foitado and Vice. We're all counting on you. As Foitado slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of deja vu. I saw this man once before, he thought, but where? Foitado's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd be confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around him. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and most covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Vice was proving to be a spectacularly poor traveling companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging Foitado to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Vice muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Foitado snapped. You know what, Vice? He cried. Go to hell. We're stopping. I need to rest for a few minutes before I throw up. Foitado leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so goddamn big? He muttered to himself. Alright, let me continue. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. As if infuriated by his lack of respect, every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss rolled out with a volume that rattled his teeth. Foitado slapped with his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Vice, what the hell is going on? Foitado could see Vice's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insects screamed, the forest howled, and then, just as Foitado's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, Foitado removed the hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. Zree, 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 zree. Shake, shake, shake. Chick, chick. Why am I reading this? This is like an animal talking. I'm just going to skip through this because that's like an animal. As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, Foitado began to detect patterns in sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise. It's something else. The insects weren't just calling out, they were asking a question. 1 with it suffers. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? By my pages, is this a riddle? I guess so. The kind of thing happened a lot in dreams, right? Maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. Then I leave it to you to answer. 1 with it suffers. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? Oh, what? Okay, so 1 with it suffer. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? The answer is a secret. The answer is a woman. How the hell should I know? I'm probably gonna go with that one. How the fuck am I actually supposed to know? Oh wait. Okay, either this could be me being an asshole. So 1 with it suffers. 2 with it is ideal. So it's ideal to have a woman. You also suffer with having a woman, and it's also dangerous. Okay, so they all kind of make sense. No, maybe secret doesn't. I'd probably go with either the second one, or how the hell should I know? But the thing is which one is it? I don't want to be an asshole and choose this one, but I kind of want to be it. I don't know. It's like, it's ideal to have a woman. It can be dangerous. Maybe I should go this one. How the hell should I know? Vice's mouth flew open. But before he could say anything, the world suddenly shifted. Oh, here's the fucking animals again. When Foitado came, he was once again surrounded by the sounds of insects. The cries of the insects were creating words that he had heard somewhere before. 1 with it suffers, 2 with it is... Oh, this shit again? By my pages, is this a riddle? I guess so. This kind of thing happens in a lot of dreams, right? Oh, this is the same thing, isn't it? Okay, so it's not that. So it's a woman. There are plenty of things in this world that can be difficult to handle, but only one can drive me to my wits' ends. It's a woman. Vice's mouth flew open, but before he could say anything, the world... Okay, so it's not that one. So I gotta skip through all this shit again. So it's a secret. Fuck, I was wrong on all of them. Jesus, I'm so bad. Inwardly furious with Vice's left the task to him, Foitado sighed and gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret. Alright? The sound of... Oh my god, really? Oh. The sound of insects stopped and suddenly as it began, the forest undergrowth parted before Foitado like a rippling wave, opening a new path. These forest arthropods are making a road for us, said Vice with glee. Pleased at passing the test, Foitado moved on with his intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on the path, their journey had a purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said Foitado, after a bit. Vice spun around to his companion. Do you not mistake the will of this forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend? We have no idea where this path leads. As Vice finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, Foitado picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Vice. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I enter through the window, but I break no glass. When the knife falls, I vanish. What am I? Absurdly easy, barked Vice. Now answer it. Foitado grit his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right, after all. This one is pretty easy. I enter through the window, but I break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. Sunlight. It's sunlight. Sunlight. A plum of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plum, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, said Vice softly, I have never seen such a sight. Perhaps I misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey look, cried Foitado, awakening Vice from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Vice saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Vice? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? Foitado walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Began Foitado, but before he could get any further, the cloaked man held a hand up and began speaking. Oh, fuck off. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but I end but I end the night with 3. What am I? Furtado tried to ask the cloakman who he was and what he was doing there, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, said Vice, it seems we must answer his riddle. Yeah, I suppose, said Furtado. Well, at least it's an easy one. I have 4 legs in the morning, blah, blah, blah. Oh, sweet mother, Jesus Christ, my throat's starting to hurt. Yeah, imagine you ended wrong and like you died. Fuck. Okay, I have 4 legs in the morning, 2 at noon, but I end the night with 3. 4 legs in the morning, and 2 at night, but I end the night with 3. 4 legs in the morning, 2 at noon, but I end the night with 3. Is he talking about like, I don't know if he's talking about like beer or alcohol? It's like, so legs could stand for beer. So I have 4 beers in the morning, 2 at noon, but I end the night with 3 beers. So a man, I don't know. A demon. I don't know. I'm thinking it's a man. A man? The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor, cried Furtado. The small man slowly shook his head. I'm not the mayor, you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself. You saw what? I'm sorry, I don't understand a thing you just said. I will make sense of time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of Death Dream. Now you must go to the man at the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As Furtado watched, the mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When Furtado and Vice returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. Good gravy, he cried. You made it. You actually made it back. His left hand grasped Furtado's and pumped it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge from the socket, while his right seized Vice by the cover and swung him through the air. God, by the heavens, stop shaking me, fool. We have not even told you if you were successful or not. That stuttering is so bad. The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Furtado withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. We both addressed Death Dream seal, he said. At least I think we did. The mayor's face beamed as Furtado filled him in on the details. When the tale was done and the 3 of them lay down on the forest ground and fell asleep. Wait a second. That's crazy. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep? This is one hell of a story. Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is feeling itself. Furtado and the mayor obediently reclaimed atop the grassy earth. Have you forgotten, continued Vice? It is words that control the Death Dream, words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how natural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall, and once we do, the story will continue. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breathing slowly. This is the first time, began the mayor, the first time I felt tired since I was imprisoned here. His words were cut off by a loud, long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things have slightly more quality to them. The mist fell thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear that they had awakened from their dream. Oh my god, thank you, Jesus. Furtado shook the mayor's shoulder gently. Good news, he said. We made it. Oh wow, said the mayor in an odd voice. We did. I'm back. He blinked once, twice, as though not quite believing the sight before him. You two have no idea how much this means. The Death Dream has started to spread through our village, and I wanted to, well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and became trapped in my own dream. The mayor started to stand, then collapsed back to earth. He stared at his legs as they were trying to remember how they worked. They glanced at Furtado and shrugged. With a word, the fighter reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. Real life may take some getting used to. A wire smile crossed. I pressed A too soon. You shall relearn in short order, I'm sure, said Vice. For now, you should return to home and rest. Now, said the mayor, swaying on unsteady feet. No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the death stream. I have to save them. The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. This is a holy tree, he explained. When the prayer was finished, it is the guardian of our village history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder, muttered Weiss. We should not put our faith in the gods. The mayor shook his head. Not the gods, the words. The words. Legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as a sealed verse. Furtado and Weiss could not contain their surprise. It seemed a goal had been found in the most unexpected of places. I say, muttered Weiss, this is certainly a stroke of luck. Alright. I say, muttered Weiss, this is certainly a stroke of luck, as the three of them said their goodbyes. Furtado mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle, and the mysterious words had left them with. I once saw a version of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world? Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. You know, he said softly, this is gonna sound weird, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before too. Furtado tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figure it's just some kind of illusion created by the death dream. It probably doesn't mean anything. Furtado gave the mayor a nod and smile, but inwardly, his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. I wish I understood what the hell was going on here. The riddle would prove to be the most realistic one of them all. Oh, thank you so much. Now I can finally return to a normal life. This is one of the most bizarre diseases I've ever encountered. I know, that's why I have to help with the other villagers no matter what. Holy fuck. Summon magical spikes from the ground to impale enemies. Charge to increase the number of spikes. Oh fuck. I need a fucking break or something. Because my fucking voice is killing me. Oh man. Okay. For a sealed verse that didn't take much effort. Yes. All a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village. You think too much, Weiss. Oh yeah, where's that tree I wanted to take a look at? Oh, there's a couple side quests here I can do too, I guess. Oh, no. If I talk to these people, do I have to do that shit all over again? Oh man. So, I don't know, when I entered it kind of looked like the Dooku tree from Legend of Zelda. Which I'm pretty sure that's where they designed it from. And another victim. This work certainly is trying. Oh, fuck. Okay, if I do it, I'm probably not going to read it all. Is this game like Skyrim? No, it's a JRPG, Calvin. I probably won't do it. Because my voice is killing me and I really don't want to read it all. There's a safe thing here. How many hours do I have? 6 hours? 6 hours and 19 minutes. Alright. I might get like an item if I do it. So I don't know if it's worth it to do the thing. All it is just answering riddles. Medicinal herb. Magic capsule. I don't know, is it worth it? I'm debating. Nah, I'm just gonna go back, fuck it. Yeah, the graphics are really nice. Calvin, it's a JRPG. So think of games that released on the Xbox that were JRPGs. Not Final Fantasy, but like, I don't know, Eternal Sonata, Blue Dragon, but it's not like turn-based. It's like somewhat of an action JRPG with a pretty good storyline. How was the village? Oh, it's truly magnificent. There are no words, really. Neat. Let's go back to Pola. She'll want to know what's going on in there. I guess you can say somewhat like Ni no Kuni, but like Ni no Kuni's turn-based RPG. It's like a standard Guess JRPG of some sort. How do I... Oh my god, they're drifting. Oh god, I'm going too fast. That's pretty sick. Am I going the right way? Fuck. Yeah, man, I will. Sal told me about it, last night. I'll help you with it. I don't mind. No, credits? Okay. Yeah, no problem. If you're on later tonight when I'm done streaming, just give me a Skype call later tonight. Or tomorrow I can help you with how to do it. But if for like advice on what to add to the videos, I'll help you out. God, my fucking voice is killing me after reading that so much. I'm gonna have to get some water after I'm done talking to Popola. Boom, 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 boom. Oh shit. The death dream is such a strange illness. I'm so happy you saved those people. Yeah, dealing with all those words was a pain in the ass. Even I, with my natural love for words, have no desire to visit that place ever again. You guys did well.
Say.
That's it? The fuck? Oh. Okay. Ah, Foitado. Huh? I almost forgot. Yona was looking for you. Oh. She said she needed something from you. Time to go play daddy for a bit, huh? Yeah, I guess so. Thanks, Popola. Alright, so after I'm done talking to her, I'm gonna go grab something to drink. Oh, fuck. God, I can't jump down through there.
Oh.
Dad, yay. Popola said he needed something. I need a favor. What is it? I can't help if you don't tell me. Yeah, I guess. Yona, please out with it. I need you to help my friend. Your friend? I have a friend and he sent me a letter. Now I need you to help. Someone wrote you a letter? A pen pal. How delightful. So who is this friend? Well, he's kind of... It's a guy. Yeah, and he's sick and in a whole lot of trouble. And I know you and YC are the only ones who can help him. YC? Tell me about this guy. He lives in this really big house down south, and he's super nice, and he's my friend. You have to help him, Dad, please. Yona, listen. Please? Great. Now what do? I do it? She's way too young for a boyfriend. Nah, fuck it, we'll do it. Seems like it's the only quest. I don't know, man. You're gonna have to ask Calvin for that. Okay, I'll see if I can help. Yay, thank you. Dad, thank you. Great, my kid's got a boyfriend. You should tread with caution. This may be your future son-in-law. Vice, we are not discussing this. Today was awesome. Popola made this huge cake that was really yummy, and everyone in the village had been wishing me happy birthday. It's fun. I feel like a princess or something. I don't feel sick at all today. In fact, I almost forgot I had this disease, so maybe you can forget about it too and come back home now, Yona. Alright, so where do I gotta go? Oh, through there, through the thing. Alright, I'm actually gonna take a break and get something to drink because my voice is killing me. So I'll be right back, guys. Give me like 2 minutes. Oh. Oh man. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I'm just opening up my drink. Oh man. Okay. Let's continue on here. Let's go south. I don't want to map with this area. Nice, I got a new word, Gebby. Magic power 6%. Alright. Darklands targeting tutorial. Okay, might as well ride this bastard. Rory, I hope you know I'm ignoring you for a reason.
How can these beasts let us dispatch them without complaint? And what would make them appear in this area?
Son of a bitch.
It's hardly what one would call especially fertile ground.
You have no friends, Rory, I'm sorry. Oh, I know where this place. That's the place. How do I get up there? Alright. Oh, it's right up here. Spider. Giant spider silk. Alright. Oh wow, Eternal Grey.
We've been waiting for you. Please, right this way.